Okay, so looks like we have an update on the Hannah Reed Gutierrez and Alec Baldwin incident that happened a few days ago. All right, here we go. First, Hannah Reed. Rookie Russ Armour once made Nicolas Cage storm off film set after firing gun. A furious Nicolas Cage stormed off the set of a film where Hannah Gutierrez Reed was in charge of weapons and ripped the rookie Armour for firing without warning, crew members said in a new report. The 24-year-old Russ Armour in charge of guns when Alec Baldwin shot dead cinematographer Helena Hitchens last Thursday was repeatedly accused by crew members of breaking basic safety protocols on the Montana set of Cage's The Old Way in August, they told The Wrap. Cage even walked off set screaming at Gutierrez Reed after she fired a gun without warning for the second time in 3 days, the movie's key grip S2 Broomba told the outlet. Make announcement. You just blew my effing eardrums out, Cage yelled before walking off in a rage, Broomba recalled. Broomba even told the assistant director of the Armour she needs to be let go, he recalled. After the second round, I was pissed off. We were moving too fast. She's a rookie, he said, saying that it was only after complaining that he found out it was the key crew member's first movie in charge of weapons. This is the thing. I mean, why didn't her dad sit her down and say, you know what, Hannah, this is not a game. You don't do this once and you think this is for me. You screw up, you are facing some serious charges, maybe doing time, and you could kill somebody, and you do not want that on your conscience for the rest of your life. The father, I don't know if he really put his foot down on this one, on his child, because when stuff like this, you have to put your foot down through the floor, through the concrete. How serious this is. This is not a game. Someone is dead because of her negligence. And she tried to tamper with evidence to try to get off the hook. Brownbaugh detailed a series of complaints that were made about Gutierrez Reed, including that she walked onto the set with live rounds or blanks without announcing it to the cast and crew. She also walked around with pistols tucked under her armpits, such that they were pointing back at people and allowed firearms to be aimed at people, Broomberg told The Wrap. She should have been kicked off the set. Another crew member who spoke on the condition of the anonymity confirmed the concerns. Gutierrez Reed put the cast and crew in several unnecessary and dangerous situations, the unidentified crew member told The Wrap. Before the fatal shooting on Russ, Gutierrez Reed, the daughter of Hollywood weapons expert Thel Reed, had admitted not feeling ready for taking on the responsibility when offered the Old Way job. Then don't take the job. It was only my first time being head armor. I was really nervous about it at first, and I almost didn't take the job because I wasn't sure I was ready, she admitted on a podcast last month. I think the best part about my job is just showing people who are normally kind of freaked out by guns how safe they can be and how they're not really problematic unless it put in the wrong hands, Reed said. How ironic, those wrong hands tend to be yours. Broomberg blamed movie producers for putting such inexperienced people in key jobs just to save money. That's the thing. That is also the producers. A lot of heads have to roll in these situations. Heads must roll because it's not only Hannah Reed Gutierrez's fault. Who hired her? And last time I checked, Alec Baldwin is a producer of this movie as well. So the producers' heads have to roll. As well as everybody else who agreed to hire this person on, as well as everybody taking shortcuts with this film. I don't care about the pandemic. If you're doing a Western, you have to be on your P's and Q's. You have to be prepared. You have to do everything right. These are firearms, prop guns. People could die, and look what happened. A child does not have a mother because people wanted to take shortcuts. It's been happening more and more, he told the Wrap. As producers refuse to bring more experienced people because their rates are higher, they demand we take our time, and producers don't want to pay. So they hire a newbie who is energetic and wants the job and will do it with less people, he said. More than Gutierrez Reed's inexperience, he believes the problem on Russ was that she didn't have help, Bernberg said, echoing complaints from other experienced movie crew members. She was doing everything by herself in that movie and on the other movie. This is the problem, man. You want to be cheap. Don't do the movie. Look what's happening now. If there was one more person in the other movie, the tragedy wouldn't have happened. A second person would have inspected to make sure the barrels were clear. He said, Gutierrez Reed could not be reached, and neither the first assistant for the old way. No reps for Cage responded to requests for comment, the Wrap said. One unidentified producer on the movie did, however, insist that they had no such recollection of the events the Grip mentioned, insisting they were being blown out of proportion. Jeffrey Crow, the prop master who supervised Gutierrez Reed on the old way, also defended her in a recent interview with the Los Angeles Times. I thought she was an exceptionally young, up-and-coming, very eager and talented armorer, he said, saying he was stymied that she could be involved in the accidental fatal shot fired by Baldwin. I had a lot of faith in her, and I still do. I'm going to be surprised if there was anything she was ultimately responsible for in all of this, just seeing how she acted in the past. This is all such a surprise. No, it's not. No, it's not. You guys are just, everybody's trying to deny any responsibility. Everybody's trying to deny any type of involvement because they know they're in some hot water and they know they are going to pay either with money or they're going to do jail time, period. That's the issue here. That's what's going on here. On to the interview with Alec Baldwin. I like how this one part he does, though. I like this one part that Alec Baldwin does. Let's go.
What do you want to know?
All right, Alec, what's the current state of what's going on with the case?
I'm not allowed to make any comments because it's an ongoing investigation. I've been ordered by the Sheriff's Department in Santa Fe. I can't answer any questions about the investigation. I can't. Okay. It's an active investigation in terms of a woman died. She was my friend. She was my friend. Let's go. What do you want to know?
All right, Alec, what's the current state of what's going on with the case?
I'm not allowed to make any comments because it's an ongoing investigation. I've been ordered by the Sheriff's Department in Santa Fe. I can't answer any questions about the investigation. I can't. Okay. It's an active investigation in terms of a woman died. She was my friend. She was my friend. Let's go. What do you want to know?
All right, Alec, what's the current state of what's going on with the case?
I'm not allowed to make any comments because it's an ongoing investigation. I've been ordered by the Sheriff's Department in Santa Fe. I can't answer any questions about the investigation. I can't. Okay. It's an active investigation in terms of a woman died. She was my friend. She was my friend. Let's go.
Feel really, I feel bad for him because it's not like he intentionally wanted to kill her. You know, that's not his MO. However, he's a producer, and the fact of the matter is like he has a responsibility. Talk it over with the guys. Like, listen, we have to hire more experienced armorer. I don't care. We have to do it. We can't afford to put ourselves in a position where we end up having to face consequences because someone screwed up and we hired that person. Okay, that's the issue here. And they didn't take it seriously. And people are now paying the price. It doesn't matter what you pointing fingers, doesn't matter because people are going to go down. People are going to go down. All right? People are going to go down. And it doesn't matter what you say, who is pointing. People are doing jail time. Lawsuits are going to be happening, all because people chose to be cheap. That's it. You chose to be cheap. Alec Baldwin speaks out about fatal shooting of Helen Hitchens on the set of Rust. She was my friend. A haggard-looking Alec Baldwin broke his silence Saturday, declaring his friendship with Helen Hitchens, the cinematographer he accidentally shot and killed on the set of the film Rust last week. There are incidental accidents on film sets from time to time, but nothing like this, Baldwin, who looked forlorn and at times sounded hoarse, told a reporter from Back Grit as he stood on the side of the road in Vermont with traffic whizzing behind him. This is one of a trillion episodes, a one in a trillion event. The comments were Baldwin's first in public since Hutchinson was killed during the production of Rust in Santa Fe, New Mexico last week. Director Joel Souza was wounded during the shooting, in which Baldwin accidentally discharged a gun he was reportedly told was safe. Baldwin, in dark pants and a dark jacket over a gray flannel shirt, spoke on what appeared to be a rural road with his wife Hilary at his side, filming the interaction on her cell phone. A woman died. She was my friend. She was my friend, Baldwin said. When I arrived in Santa Fe to start shooting, I took her to dinner. We were a very, very well-oiled crew shooting a film together when this horrible event happened. No, it's not. Yo, you guys didn't even want to house the crew in a hotel near the movie site, near the movie set. You wanted them to drive miles back to wherever they were staying and miles back again to the movie set. You kicked off all the union staff and then wanted to hire non-union staff crew workers to work the set. You found every way to cut corners. Dude's lying. At one point, the Baldwins admonished a reporter for apparently failing to know Hutchins' name. You don't know her name? Come on, Baldwin said. The actor said he welcomes discussions about eliminating guns in Hollywood productions. Okay, this is not a good time to talk about that. He does look kind of tired, but that's probably just his regular face. I don't know. An ongoing effort to limit the use of firearms on set is something I'm extremely interested in, he said. The actor added that we are in constant contact with Hutchins' husband, Matthews. The couple had a 9-year-old son. We are very worried about her family, Baldwin said, adding he was ordered by the Santa Fe sheriffs not to discuss the case. Everybody's going to pay for this. Everybody. And Baldwin may face manslaughter charges. That's it. There's no way around this. He's not getting off this scot-free. He was a producer. Producers are to produce. They're supposed to make sure it's a safe environment. You hired this rookie to save money. And it's not, I can't really blame this on Hannah because who hired her? Of course she's going to do some time because you made a reckless mistake and you didn't fix it and you still kept going to another set. But the producers, lawsuits and jail time. That's it. That's the way I see it. They're not getting out of this unscathed. Tell me what you think about the incident. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.